Now, let's see, where was I? Oh, that's right. Madame Overy begged and pleaded with Freddy to either leave town or take up his old gunslinging ways, something which Freddy was just a mite reluctant to consider. So they decided to sleep on it. And though they didn't get much sleep, Freddy did mull it over somewhat. The next morning, he decided to... maybe I better... Wait, maybe I better... Well, never mind. Just go on, go on.
Penelope, coarse gold, Madame Overy. I know I've got to get out of this town before they gun me down, but I can't. Coarse gold's my home, and darn it to heck, I'm not gonna let some cheap criminals run me out of my home. Oh, Sadie's right. I've got to be the man I once was. I've got to dredge up my ugly past, meet it square in the face, stare it down, pick it up, dust it off, fluff it up, and put it on again.
You stumbled onto this big old dresser at a moving sale and broke your toe. So rather than pay to have your toe fixed, the owner let you keep the dresser. In fact, you get all your furniture by accident. Your authentic moose skin rug looks very attractive with those eyeglasses on it. It would have been a mite less lumpy if somebody had remembered to skin the moose first. You picked up this old armoire at the farmer's market. It gave you a hernia. So instead of paying the doctor's bills, the owner let you keep it. It's your seamy, pasture-pedic, 100% rawhide-filled mattress. You bumped into it at a sidewalk sale and fractured your shin. They let you take it home, which was cheaper than paying to have your leg fixed. Your dad unloaded his old vaudeville trunk on you. Not on purpose, though. He didn't know you were standing underneath when he unloaded it off the top of the stagecoach. Ever since then, you've had brief blackouts. But what the hey? Free trunk, right? Lovely old glass-fronted bookcase containing some of your favorite leisure time reading material. Thoracic Park by Michael Crowton. A Brief History of Slime by Loogie J. Hawking. Diabetics by Old Mom Hubbard. Nasal Passages by Gail Shewiz. And How to Satisfy a Sheep Every Time and Make It for More, which you keep out of sight behind the other volumes. It's a key! Hot dog! Now we're getting somewhere! Score! You take the key.
Hot dog! Now we're getting somewhere.
You unlock the desktop. You unlock the desk drawer. It's an old letter, cobwebbed, yellowed, and faded. Score! You take the letter out of the drawer. You received this letter a few years back from your recently dearly departed friend, Phil Graves.
Dear Freddy, thank you so very kindly for your gracious hospitality during my recent convalescence. The floor of your workroom proved a comfortable bed, and the stale pharmacy goods you fed me staved off starvation quite adequately. I must admit to being a little curious of your request that I retain your safety deposit key for you. I cannot imagine what you have secured in that bank vault that could create such strong feelings of both revulsion and endearment. However, I have done as you asked and taken your key with me. I vow to you I will never return this key to you, nor even allow it within your sight. I further swear to keep it with me wherever I go. On this you have my word of honor, for I am ever your friend, Philip D. Graves.
Srini, who let you in?
Your most gracious Native American, Running Gag, permitted me egress from the outside of the street. It was then that I allowed him to knock himself off for the remainder of the day, since we are still closed.
That's fine, Srini. Look, I've reached a decision. My life is in danger. Aw, heck, the whole town's in danger. I must take up gunslinging, and I'll need your help.
Pardon this for being said, Freddy Pharkas, but you are a humble pharmacist. Shooting as most perfectionally as a gunslinger is a skill requiring most years of tireless practice. You are ill-equipped. Perhaps you should make peace with your chosen deity and prepare to go to the great pharmacy counter in the sky.
Srini, you'll have to trust me on this. I used to be a gunslinger before I took up pharmacology. If I did it before, I can do it again. It shouldn't take long to brush up my skills. I've just got to find my guns and do a little practice shooting.
Very well, Freddy Pharkas. When you are prepared, meet me at the edge of town, and together we shall practice what little must be left of your shooting skills. Yes?
Mind the store, won't you, Srini? I'm off to uphold justice and stuff.
Okie dokie.
That's Gluteus Maximilian and his horse, who appears to be wearing one of those hilarious whoopee saddles. They call him Gluteus because he's the butt of every practical joke in town. Those flies are really enjoying that byproduct.
Score!
You bravely, stupidly grab the steaming, fly-laden horse plop. Fortunately, it seems to be holding together well as you place it in your pocket. Aha! You'd always wondered where Jim E. Hoffer was buried. Reboot Hill isn't very creepy. The Coarse Gold Founding Fathers Cemetery Committee couldn't afford creepy. Well, creepy costs extra.
Hello down there!
You think you hear some worms trying to talk with their mouths full.
Yo, wake up and help me!
You hear a disembodied voice telling you that there are no online hints in this game.
All right, tell me something only you dead guys would know.
You think you hear a muffled, faint voice saying, "Okay, you asked for it, April 23rd in your sleep." Looks like your dear friend Philip has passed on. Gee, it seems like only a day or two ago you filled a prescription for him.
Uh-oh.
Score!
Glancing furtively around to see if Doug's within sight, you grab his shovel.
Score!
You start to dig up the freshly laid grave. Muscles that haven't been used in years begin to groan and whine. But with the gritty determination of a professional grave robber, you toil on, and on, and on. You carefully search through the many pockets of Graves' $3 suit until you discover the safe deposit box key you entrusted to Phil oh so many years ago.
Score!
In a touching display of emotion and a hidden desire to carry a little less around with you, you fold up Philip's letter and place it under his folded hands.
I guess this makes Phil a correspondence corpse.
You begin the arduous task of replacing the heaping mound of dirt one shovelful at a time, over and over and over.